أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum everyone, I hope you're well. Could I please have a student on the mic for the opening prayer?
Our first student is N8406.
Okay, Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Could you please lead us in the opening prayer?
Sure. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. Our Lord, accept from us. You are all hearing, all knowing. Al-Baqarah, Surah 128.
Jazakallah. Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, could I please have a student to recite Surah Fatiha, please?
Yes. Okay, we have now A7369.
Jazakallah. A7369, Assalamu alaikum. A7369, Assalamu alaikum. One more time, Assalamu alaikum. A7369, can you hear me? If we could move on, please.
All right.
I think A7361 just entered. Is it too late to add them on, or do you want to choose someone else?
We again choose this one. A7369.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. A7369, Assalamu alaikum.
I think going.
A7369, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, one second. Wa alaikum salam. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm not A7369, I'm A7379.
Ah, okay, hold on. I'll put you on mute for now. Hold on. Sorry, co-host, that was my fault. I thought it was the right idea. I'll leave you to it. You're obviously the expert. So, yes, any student that you like, please.
All right. Okay, now we have A7394.
Okay, Jazakallah, A7394. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay, could you please recite Surah Fatiha for us, starting with the Awuz and Tasmiyah?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Ameen. Okay, Jazakallah. That was a very good recitation. I actually had to think very hard of how I could improve it. So I've thought of some things for you. So there were two elongations which could have been made longer, and they're over here. So well done for sitting on the ya, because it has a shadda. So you said iya, but then because of the alif here highlighted, it needs to be made long 2 seconds. So it's iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Just 2 seconds, okay? So I think let's try that first. If you could start from iya, please.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Very good. And then I've highlighted some letters here at the bottom, these 4. They all have something in common. Can you tell me?
They're all thick letters.
Very good. So it is tricky saying thick letters with a kasra sometimes, as is written here, but still the same rule applies in that we round our mouth and that helps. So صراط الذين. Can you try?
صراط الذين.
Very good. And I think continue. So if you do an'amta, and remember these are also thick, so you pronounce them with a rounded mouth. So if you go
أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
good. I mean, okay. So this letter sad and ghain you pronounce very well, but with the dad, it should be there should be no sound of za. It's just a thick do. Can you try? Do.
Do.
That's it. So al-maghdub,
المغضوب
al-maghdub.
المغضوب.
That's it. So try from here. غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Remember the dod sound, okay?
غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Very good. Really well done. Jazakallah, you perfected it very well. So, okay, Jazakallah for coming to the mic. And well done on your corrections. And Allah Hafiz for now. Okay. Could we have another participant on the mic, please, co-host?
Yes, N8374.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. N8374.
Walaikum salam.
Okay. Could you lead us in this recitation of Surah Fatiha, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Ameen. Okay, very well done. So, I've highlighted just 5 things here, and they all have something in common. I'm sure you can tell me.
They're all thick letters?
Yes. So, with the exception of this ra, which is not a thick letter, but as you know, when ra has a fatha on it, we pronounce it with a thick sound. So, if you could please recite Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim.
Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim.
So, even thicker, if you could remember to make your mouth round on the ra. So, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim.
Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim.
Very good. Now, it helps us to make a thick sound on these 2 ra's because we have to sit on them for 2 seconds because of the tashdeed or the shadda. So while we're sitting on it, we make a rounded shape with our mouth. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. So one more time, please.
Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim.
Very good. Now, for the benefit of everyone else as well, let me just go to the revision rules so we all see. So these are the thick letters. Could you please read them in a thick sound?
Kha.
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 Yes, so your mouth is rounded. Kha.
Kha.
Good.
Sad. Zad.
Dad.
Dad.
Yeah.
Ta. Za.
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 Yeah.
Qaf. Gha.
Ghain.
Ghain.
Good. Okay. So similarly, these are the ones I've highlighted, the thick letters. So ihdina ihdina sira. So don't repeat yet. Let me just go through them and then I'll give you a chance to repeat. Ihdina siratal mustaqima. And then here, ghayril maghdubi. Okay, so if you could start from ihdi, please.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
Okay, the qi was thick. This could be a bit better. The sad. Ihdina si.
اهدنا الصراط
Yeah, good. Continue. Ratal.
الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Good. Now, over here, we need to pay particular emphasis because we have two shaddas in a row. So we need to sit on the dad before we take it up and elongate it. So it's wala dallin.
ولا الضالين.
Good. The elongation was good, but again, I need you to sit on it and do the shadda, make the shadda sound of the da. So wala da. That's what I'm looking for. That small pause where I'm holding the da in my tongue. Wala da. If you could try to do that.
ولا الضالين.
Very good. Good. And remember, this is elongated as a very big mud, and it's elongated for about 5 seconds. So it's a very big one. Okay, well done. You did very well. Jazakallah. Okay, Allah Hafiz for now.
Good office.
Allah Hafiz. Right. I think we should move on now. We are going to go to Surah Ghashiyah, and we will continue on from yesterday. Oh, sorry, not Surah Ghashiyah, Surah Baqarah. So in Surah Baqarah yesterday, we got up to the highlighted verse here, and we're going to go all the way down to the end, verse 17. So if I could please have a student on the mic to recite this.
Yes. A7369.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. A7369. Assalamu alaikum. Perhaps we can try someone else.
Okay. A7383.
Jazakallah. A7383. Assalamu alaikum.
Excuse me, I'm A7386.
Okay. Jazakallah for pointing that out. Maybe we could have. Do you want to mute this one and then put another one on?
All right. Can I call again? A7383.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Are you A7383?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. So could you start us with this recitation from the highlighted part, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم.
Very good. Continue, please.
ومن الناس من يقول آمن بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين.
Okay. Continue, please.
يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون.
يشعرون. Okay, Jazakallah. I'll stop you there. That was very good. In fact, I was trying quite hard to see what mistakes you made because there were hardly any. Your timing was very good. So let me take you to the highlighted parts first. This one here, this Noon Mushaddid. For the benefit of everyone else and yourself, of course, let's go to the revision rules so we can just recap. Okay, so this little W sign is called a tashdid, or sometimes a shadda.
Yeah.
And if a letter has a tashdid sign, it's called a mushaddid letter. And with mushaddid letter, we need to sit on it for about 2 seconds. So we need to stress on it. So if I do the first example, and you can do the rest. Robbi.
صدق.
Saddaqa.
صدق.
This one.
حبا.
Good.
فرط.
Very good. Farrat.
فرط.
Good. Okay, now apply the same rule over here. How would you say this? If you read from A.
آمنا.
That's good. That's what I wanted to hear, because initially you went over it quite quickly. It was amana. So we need to remember the shadda. We need to sit on it for 2 seconds, and especially with the noon mushaddid, we need to sit on it and do a nasal sound. So the sound comes from the nose. Amanna, like you did very well.
Right.
And the next and the last correction is this one. If you see a meme sakin, like I've highlighted here, and it's followed by a ba, then you need to sit on the meme for 2 seconds. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ.
وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ.
Good. And this is a rule that's easy to remember, because if you think about it, if you say meme and ba, so if you could say meme and ba,
Meme ba.
and you notice your lips, meme and ba come from the same point of your lips, don't they? Meme ba.
Meme ba.
Yeah, so they came, both sounds come from the lips being pressed together, don't they?
Yeah.
Meme and ba. So it's very easy, in fact, to hold onto the meme sound and then let go when you say B. So you wouldn't say hum B. It's easier to join it and say hum B. Isn't it?
Hum bi.
Yes. Good. Good. Okay. That was it for now. I'll stop you there just so I can have other people on, but you did very, very good. Okay? Jazakallah. Okay. Allah Hafiz. Okay. Co-host, if you can just remind me, did I stop here? Wama yash'urun. Did the student stop here?
Yes.
Or was it wama hum bi mu'minin? I think he did wama yash'urun.
I think so.
Okay, that's fine. No, I think it was wama yash'urun. Okay. So, could I have another student on the mic, please?
Yes, we have now 8403.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
He had a turn yesterday.
Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? Would you like to recite this this verse from Fi? The mic is working. Can you hear me?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. Someone else then, please.
Okay.
Excuse me,
Assalamu alaikum.
my mic is open.
Your mic's working fine.
And 8403?
Yes,
N8403. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Are you N8403?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. If you could start with the and tasmiyah and then read from the highlighted part, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب عليم بما كانوا يكذبون.
Okay, Jazakallah. I'm just going to stop you there. So you're reading very nice and fluently. MashaAllah. Do you know this verse off by heart?
No.
Okay, it's first time. So that's very good. You're reading very fluently. But one thing I'd like to draw your attention to is the timings. So on some places, for example, what's this letter here?
Dal.
Yes. So when you read it, it's just read as da. Yeah, it's just 1 second. But on some letters, you seem to be elongating them a little bit more. So I think the trick to that is to just go very slowly. Don't worry about your tune right now. The tune will come later. Just focus on the letters and the timings. So let's go through the highlighted parts first. So I've highlighted this mim mushaddid because on the tashdid, you need to be sitting for 2 seconds. Yeah? So it's fi qulubihim maradun. Can you try from fi?
في قلوبهم مرض.
Very good. And then this letter here is dun.
Dun.
Very good. Okay. And then this one, I'll try and show you on the revision slides because I think a lot of people get stuck on this. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. Bear with me. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to scroll. Okay, I think this is it. Let's make this bigger. Okay. So I want you to look at this here, this example of how to stop. Now, I'm just going to go back. And I've stopped you on this one, maradan. But there's a stop sign here. So how does it change and how do you read it when there's a stop? So look, you have fathatain or fathatanween followed by alif and a stop. Okay, so remember this. We're going to go to our revision. And here we have the same thing. So fathatain, fathatanween followed by alif. And if there's a stop, so if you're reading continuous, you would read abwaban. But if there's a stop, that changes to abwaba. Okay, so the tanween comes off. Abwaba, but it's still elongated for 2 seconds. So we will apply the same thing here. How would you read it from mara?
Marada.
Very good, mashallah, you're a fast learner. So I think that's something, inshallah, that will stick with you because you worked that out yourself. So fazadahumullahu marada. Okay, and then I want to draw your attention to this highlighted part. Again, this is tricky. Lots of people get stuck on this. We'll go to the revision slides for help. And let's just make this smaller so you can see. Right. Now, can you see on this noon, can you see a small meme on top? A very
Yes.
small one. Good. So sometimes after a noon sakin or a tanween, you're going to see a small meme. And after the small meme, you'll always find a ba. What that small meme does, it's written on top of noon sakin or the mushad or the tanween letter, and you need to replace the un sound that the noon makes, so the n sound, you need to replace it with a meme. So instead of ba'ahum, you're going to say ba'ahum. Okay, so can you say these two words for me? Ba'ahum and ba'ahum.
Anba'ahum. Ba'ahum.
Which one was easier, the first one or the second one?
Second one.
Second one is easier. So what the small meme is doing is making it easier for you to recite. If we say ba'ahum, it's a little bit difficult for our mouth. But if we say ba'ahum, it's a lot easier. So we're going to try it with this second example. We're going to say alimun bidhati and alimum bidhati. Can you say both, please?
Aliman bidhati. Alimum bidhati.
So which one was easier, the first or second?
Second.
Yes, so the Quran does make it easier for us to recite by putting the miniature meme there. So another thing to bear in mind is that you need to sit on it for 2 seconds. So you can't, you need to say alimum bidhati. Okay, so let's apply it here and see how you get on. Here it is. So I'm going to let you read this. I'll just show you the example, then I'll let you read it yourself. So look, after the tanween, we have a small meme, and as I showed you before, it's followed by a ba. So let's see what you do. If you read from walahum.
Walahum adhabun alim.
Yes, but look, you need to join it with the ba. So you did well, you did mum, but remember, sit on it for 2 seconds. Alimum bima kanu.
Alimum bima kanu
Good, and finish off here.
yakzibun.
Very good. Okay, Jazakallah for that. Well done. I hope you remember that. You did really well, mashallah. Okay, Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz for now.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, let me just put a mark here to remember where I finished off on. Okay, so now we are going to go to Surah Ghashiyah, and we'll read that from the beginning. So could I please have a student on the mic to recite this?
Yes, we have now A7364.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. So you're going to lead us in Surah Ghashiyah, please, the first few verses.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتاك حديث الغاشية
Okay, I think let's do it a verse at a time. So that was good. I'd like you to read more, but let's just tackle these first. Okay, so the th sound is a very soft sound, and it's pronounced like this. Thu.
Su.
So your tongue comes out a little bit between the 2 teeth, like this. Thu.
Thu.
That's beautiful, mashallah. That's the way you say it. Hal ataka hadi thu. Thu. Good. And then this second letter, ghain, I highlighted because it's one of our thick letters. So I heard you pronouncing it a little bit like a kha. So it can be mispronounced by that. A lot of people do that. But it's a kha, a gha, and it's one of the thick letters. So al-ghashiyah. Try.
Al-Ghashiyah.
Good, well done. And then what about this last letter? Why did I highlight that?
Because I did Shiyat when it's Shia.
Very good. And how did you know that?
Because you have to do Waqf on it and then it becomes a Ha.
That's really good. Really good. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to take, if you can recite that again, please, with the corrections
Okay.
included.
هل أتاك حديث غاشية
Good. Hadithul Ghashiyah.
حديث الغاشية.
So this one is a gha. It comes from the middle of the throat. Ghashiyah.
غاشية.
That was beautiful. Spot on. Okay, continue.
وجوه يومئذ خاشية
Yeah.
آملة ناصبة.
Okay, so this just needs to be elongated 1 second more. Amilatun nasibah.
آملة تنصبة.
You have to say the na, amilatun nasibah. This alif here.
Okay. آملة ناصبة.
Good. Okay, I think we'll finish on this line. So you have one more line to do, one more verse.
تصلى نارا حامية.
Good. So this letter here is a thick letter. Your mouth should be rounded when you come to it. Tas.
تص.
Very good. Tasla.
تصلى.
That was beautiful, mashallah. Okay, finish off again. Continue.
تصلى نارا حامية.
Good. And this ron here is thick because it's a ra with a fatha. Naron.
نارا
And finish off.
حامية.
Okay, well done. That was very good, mashallah. Okay, Allah Hafiz for now.
خدافز.
Allah Hafiz. Could we have someone else on, please?
Yes, N8367.
अच्छा पढ़ा था
N8367. Assalamu alaikum.
जी म्यूट है.
N8367. Assalamu alaikum. Let me see if I can find it.
N8367.
I can see N8367. Can you hear me? No, they're not coming. Okay. Someone else, please.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. What's your ID, please? Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. What's your ID, please?
N8367.
Your N8367. Okay, great. Right.
Sorry,
Hello?
my mic wasn't working.
Okay, that's fine. So if you could please recite from here the highlighted part.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تسقى من عين آنية. ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع.
Very good. Let me just stop you here. For the benefit of everyone else, I want to point out these two letters, the Ain. So you did very well because I could hear that you stopped correctly on a Ain, but it's quite tricky. So it's illa min dori, and you can't make a sound. You can't say a or e. It just has to be a catch in the throat. Min dori. And then over here again, لا يغني من جوع. So I'm stopping you just to highlight that to everyone else, but you read very well. So continue, please.
وجوه يومئذ ناعمة.
Okay, so this letter here, what is it?
To.
If it has two dots on it, then it's a ta. Otherwise, it's a ha.
Oh, okay. Ha.
So wujuh huyaw.
Wujuh huyaw.
Yes. So wujuh huyawma, like that.
Wujuh yawma'idhin na'imah.
Good. Continue, please.
Lisa'yiha radiyah.
Good. And then you can just finish on the last verse.
Okay. Fi jannatin 'aliyah.
Good. So the noon mushaddid, you did well to hold it for 2 seconds, but you don't elongate it because the fatha shows it's only 1 second elongation. So fi jannatin.
Fi jannatin.
Yeah, continue to the end.
Fi jannatin 'aliyah.
Very good. You're a competent reader, mashallah.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. Khuda hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay. Could we have someone else on, please?
Yes, we have now A7369.
A7369. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? A7369. Okay, no. Could we have someone else, please?
Yes. A7408.
A7408. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? No. Can everyone please ensure their mics are working before the lesson? So we can choose you and you can get on quickly. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes, I was muted for some reason.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we can hear you now. So if you can read from the highlighted part, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا تسمعوا فيها لغيبية.
Okay, good. I'll just stop you there. So this highlighted letter is a ayn. La tasma'u. Okay, I know it looks very similar to a ha, but this is a ayn. And then this lam with the alif means you need to hold this for 2 seconds. If it was just a la, you'd say la. But with the alif, it's la. Okay, so if you go read that again, bearing in mind the 2 corrections.
Okay. لا تسمعوا فيها لاغية.
Yes, and then this, what happens to this letter when you put a stop at the end in waqf?
Because it's pronounced as a ta, it should be pronounced, noon, it should be pronounced as a ha.
Yes, so it's done, but because there's a stop at the end, it changes into ha. Laghiyah.
Laghiyah.
Good. So that ha is brilliant, the way you pronounced it. It's a soft ha. So we need to be mindful not to say laghiyah, a harsh one, but a soft one like you said, laghiyah. And we're going to get a lot of practice because if you look ahead, every letter on this page ends with a ta marbuta. So it's going to change to a ha. Okay, so continue, please.
فيها عين جارية. فيها سرور مرفوعة.
Good.
وألواب موسوعة.
Okay, repeat this line again, please. And go a bit slowly.
وأكواب موضوعة.
Good. This is a do.
Oh,
موضوعة.
موضوعة.
Very good. Let me go take you onto the next page. Continue, please.
ونهاركم مصفوفة.
Okay. Repeat this line again. There was a mistake. I think this is read as ma.
Okay. ونهاركم مصفوفة.
Good. And then read this last verse. You can finish on that.
وترى مبسوطة.
Good. So these letters here, they're the same, and they're pronounced with the tongue, the tip of your tongue sticking out between your two teeth. So it's a soft letter, sa, and there shouldn't be any sound of sa. Mabthusa.
مبسوطة.
Mabthusa.
مبسوطة.
So if you take your tongue, put it between your teeth, and then say thusa.
Susa.
That's a lot better. So you need to practice that, okay? Sticking your tongue between your teeth and saying th, th. Yeah? But you did well. Well done for implementing those corrections. They did, you were really good. Jazakallah. Okay, Khuda Hafiz.
I have a question.
Yes?
Actually two. First one is, where do you download the actual surahs from?
So you can go to the website. Have you got a pen there or a parent?
Mm.
So the website is NQC.
Okay.
That stands for National Quran Class, nqc.org.uk.
Okay.
And you can download everything there. Otherwise, you can go to YouTube and you type in NQC, and you'll find all these lessons. So you'll find yourself speaking. If you want to listen again at how you did, then you can see yourself, and all the lessons are there. So you can listen to them again.
Okay.
Okay, Jazakallah.
The second question is, can I read the ending dua, please?
The thing is, we have a system where everyone is called to the mic in turn. So your turn has been done, and you were lucky enough to do these verses, which you did very well. So your turn will come again in time, and you'll be called, and so everyone is called fairly.
Okay, thank
Yeah? So your time will come again very
Okay.
soon, inshallah. Right? Jazakallah.
you. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
Okay, Allah Hafiz. Okay, could we have another student, please?
Yes. Okay, we have now N8391.
Okay, Jazakallah. N8391. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Can you take us from here, please? Afala.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت.
Okay, I'll just stop you there. This is a G. If you start from there, wa'ilal.
وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت. فذكر إنما أنت مذكر
لست عليهم بمسيطر.
Could you say that verse again? Your voice was a little bit quiet from Lesta.
لست عليهم بمسيطر.
Okay, good. So now for the benefit of everyone else, do you remember a few minutes ago, maybe half an hour ago or 20 minutes ago, I spoke about a meme sakin being followed by a ba,
Yeah.
and I said that the meme has to be prolonged for about 2 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, so if you do lasta alayhim bi.
Do you do a nasal sound?
Yes.
Okay. لست عليهم بمسيطر.
Good. Why do you think I highlighted this? It's something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a sad with a scene on top.
Oh, I thought it was a sheen.
Ah, no, this is a scene. The sheen has 3 dots on top.
Yeah.
So I believe this occurs. Okay. Right. Co-host, could I please have a student for the closing dua?
We have now A7361.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. A7361. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Wa alaikum salam. Okay, could you lead us in the closing prayer, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم. Should I do the second part as well?
Yes, please.
واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة.
And the translation, please.
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakallah. Ameen. And with that beautiful prayer, we'll conclude our class. Is that okay?
I've also got one question.
Yes.
You know, for the what do you call it, Jalsa, your Muslim mode.
Yes.
How do you submit it?
Oh, you go to, I have my PDFs open, but they've all closed. It's info@nqc.org.uk, I believe, is the email address. But if unsure, go onto YouTube, type in NQC, and you'll find this lesson. And in the beginning, you'll have the beginning slide, which I showed you, and there is the email address.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, remember to put your name and your student ID and what you're recording, whether it's Tilawat, Nazam, or speech, so it's clear for the person reading it. Okay, Jazakallah. Okay, Allah Hafiz, and Allah Hafiz everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.